음, 대화 좀 걸어봅시다.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir, and good day to you too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
값비싼 향수. 그러니까 무슨 사교적인 모임이라든가 그런 거 좀 많이 했나 보네. 좀. 그런데 그 상류층의 생활 그런 거 즐기려면 돈이 좀 필요하긴 하지. 이혼, 소금반점, 영양실조, 가난한 집안. 항상 있는 것만 비싼 거 쓰면서 오는 것 좀 잘 드시지. 응?
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
비극적인 사고.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
와, 씨, 이렇게 많아. 이런 게 뭐해?
The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all. But it is a very pretty name.
다 모른다고 하네.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh, yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic, and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
와, 진짜 유독 이 파트에서만 렉이 걸리네. 다른 파트는 렉이 거의 안 걸리는데.
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
뭔가 거짓말하고 있어.
Kew Garden.
어이씨, 많다. 중독사? 아니야. 일단 더 잡아. 알버트 야심. 이거랑 아니라고? 뭔가 이거네. 어떻게든 합의 이건 맞지? 아니라고? 그래. 난 죽고 싶어 했다. 얘가 아니라고. 이 중독사잖아. 그래, 중독사고. 저희들한테 가봐야겠다, 이제. 잠깐만. 신문. 뭐라고? 잠깐만. 서재. 서재 확인해야 되네. 자, 신문하게 3개 있다. 영상.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing.
거의
Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know, but it has always been there.
뭐 대소하는 거짓말을 하고 있어. 부서진 석상
It
조각.
is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently.
더.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
또 거짓말 하고 있네, 이거. 사진.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
2개 추가됐고. 야, 말버트. 힘을 하나 합시다. 해군 지원을 꿈꿨던 과거.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
장래희망이온가? 요거나.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
와, 진짜.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
진짜 화나긴 하겠다. 있지? 동기는 있어. 신입 신문원장. 그 다음에 이거 아닌데. 한 군데로 이어지질 않네. 아, 일단 지나가. 서재. 아, 야, 신문이다. 1889년. 여기 있다. 논란이 될 신성 연구회. 탈세 여미.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
기다려봐. 인성 연구회 열렸고. 같이 하자, 토비.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Gardens.
가자.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
가자, 토비야.
Search, Toby. Search.
서치 토비. 가자. 열어, 주인놈아. 야, 토비에. 살 좀 빼야겠는데. 이쪽 구석으로 가네. 맞다.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
율병.
This is the bottle that was used in the There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle.
액체와
Gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
문서. 신문. 이거 누구한테 신문하지?
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
마가렛? 나 일단 제 말버튼은 모를 것 같고.
Kew Gardens is such an exciting
아니네.
place.
알았어. 일단 집에 가자. 갑시다. 일체 분석.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
가져가고 여기에 가져가기.
A colorless, water-based liquid.
무색의 액체.
Quite a strong floral aroma.
취향이
Holmes,
맛이
what are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So, what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us
여기
vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
홈즈 너무 뭐한가 이거 야 나한테는 못 맞을 것 같은데.
Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take a pipette.
피펫 치약
I need to take
아니
a pipette and
아 반대로 반대구나. 빨간색.
red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer.
안병동 치약.
Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
갑시다.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
사람 찾기 전에 난 빙글빙글 돌아보는 게 홈즈 의무지. 뭐야? 구성인 조각.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. A fragment of a flower pot.
디마.
The
큐
Kew Gardens symbol.
이제 갑시다. 아저씨요. 여기서 뭐 하십니까?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock.
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
그러니까
Completed is the symbiosis. Welcome you are. To introduce myself I shall. I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
자네의 관상을 좀 볼까? 뭐지 이거 뭐지? 손끝에 박힌 굳은살 상처, 산을러 화상, 화학적 소양 동물원에 사람을 힘을 얻습니까?
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
그러기에는 굉장히 이건 아니구나. 세 번째 건가 보네.
Do you have
None. Not worthy there.
이거네.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search. Sacrilege.
No, really now.
무슨
There was a theft of
성선한
plants
곳에
at Kew Gardens a matter of
그런 걸
days ago.
버려둔 사람이 할
And we
말이야.
believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his greenfly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
맞선 설레발 친구소.
We did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
똑같은 짓을 했던 성자로 결국에
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
It is a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation. You may say, the divine syndicate, glory to the eukaryotic. Only true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge, are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
준비.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
이대의 전함, 이산 존재의 전함, 들관.
Our God King's name is Triwan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good, I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom place. Holy donation can you make whenever you so wish.
Thank you so much.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance.
식물의
From the burdens of
정수.
life it helps to free.
But of course.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
만병통치약.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
들어가자. 아이씨, 거지 같은 빌딩. 야, 좀, 혼자.
The list of plant friends and
변호사,
benefactors,
유학,
lawyers,
경찰,
well-known
정치.
manufacturers, political leaders.
열어. Open the door.
This door is locked. but I can try to open it.
잘못했다는 건 내가 전문이지. 뭐야 이거? 잠깐만. 빼야 되네. 보자. 이거는 아니고 이거네. 그 다음에 됐다. 아까 한 게 있었지. 여기.
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
만병통치약이 씨. 아편년 소리였네.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens. This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens. That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments. A vast amount of opium.
아편이 저렇게 생겼구나. 여기서 뭐 더 볼까 없나? 없지 더 볼까? 가자.
Praise the grand tree.
찬양하든 거 말든가.
This must be Trewan, the divine syndicate's god.
보자. 식물이 tab자.
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
이 또 먹는데 이거. 좋았다.
It is rather delicious, and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of
Cocaine.
cocaine.
아편에 코카인에. 해볼래.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
귀엽게 생겼네. 이건 전부 내가 대고 한다잉.
A tropical plant.
자.
A tropical